Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Slay the Spire. So we are on the third and final floor with our strength build for the Ironclad. Not the strongest strength build that I've ever made, to be honest, because Demon Form is kind of the enabler at this point. We do have spot weakness. Only one limit break, you kind of want two in a deck like this. But yeah, this is a little bit of a slow start as far as strength builds go, but it's doing okay. We did a mega punt on the second boss, but we managed to go unpunished. So what I want to do for this floor is hit as many campfires and question marks as possible. Try to avoid battles whenever possible, because we do get like the multi-enemies, which is going to be really bad. Whirlwind against the thorny dudes could probably just kill us, so we have to worry about that a little bit. So as far as routes to take, this looks like the most question marks, this path here, and then it leads to here. We get ourselves a campfire, but then it leads us in battle. So if we took it this route instead, actually, we avoid one campsite, but we go mostly without battles for the entire floor, which I think is what we want to do. We no longer get combat in the question mark rooms as well, so really want to take advantage of that. Okay, I'm going to get rid of armaments. Pummel, defend, strike. I think we can do better. We want to do the demon form though to get that going straight away. I think we can pretty much upgrade most of these. Wow, okay, never mind. Well, we get that defend back, so we take 5, but we're starting to gain 3 strength every turn now, which should allow us to whirlwind them all to death in one go, hopefully. That's the plan, at least. We'll see if it works out. There's a limit break. Okay, so that's pretty good. So we'll limit break. We do want to block here, so I'm going to go with the flame barrier. And probably want to shrug it off as well. I think we really do want to block. We're going for that whirlwind kill, so yeah, let's just try not to take damage. So glad we didn't hit the whirlwind there. Wasn't thinking about the card draw on that one, but it was kind of what we needed to do. I think we needed a decent block there. So they take 6 for every time they attack us. But we're taking a big hit here as well. And we should draw the whirlwind. There it is. And I think double tap whirlwind actually works out. Yeah, well, the first one did it anyway. So that's kind of the idea. Extra strength potions is always really nice. There's a flex. Wonderful. Okay, really good stuff. So we want to take the question mark route. Hopefully nothing too bad. Fight for a relic. These guys aren't terrible. I think I could take these guys for a relic. Yeah, it's when the thorny dudes are involved that I've really got a problem with the fight. So let's do it. Just don't attack me. Just leave me alone. Okay, so spot weakness is useful here. Looks like we need a decent defend, so I'm going to get rid of the headbutt, strike, and strike. And I want to dump the bash as well. I'm not sure on that one. So we're going to spot weakness. We've got 3 energy left. Then with bash, do what? We only have 1 energy left over to block. I kind of want the flame barrier, so I'll get rid of it. Okay. So, spot weakness, gain some strength, shrug it off to negate the damage this guy does. Armaments needs to be upgraded soon. Until then, it's not that good. We could perfected strike you mostly to death. Let's go the heavy blade for 23. Let's just go with perfected strike, I think. I want to hit you. I think I want to hit you. If I use the strength potion, that might allow us to do lethal on you, and then we only take 6. I think that's worth it. So yeah, that's 29. Oh, is this enough? Yes, okay, good. And then we armaments for taking 1. I think that seems like a reasonable use of our energy there. Draw the extra 3, which hopefully means, yes, Whirlwind is a thing. So, just Whirlwind you. Pass the turn, take 20 unfortunately, but I think it was still worth it. 18, okay, so let's Limit Break. So we deal lethal right there. Unceasing Top. Is that useful? I don't think it is. Another Flame Barrier. As block cards go, this one seems reasonable. We'll take it. It's also upgraded as well. Ew. The one matchup we didn't want to see. Okay, I don't want Strike. The Pummel will go on you. Then we're going to do like a Perfected Strike Clash on this guy at the back with the Flex. Okay, let's see what we get. Strike instead. Okay, so Flex. I want to get you before you start pumping up. So that's 23. It'll Limit Break. That Whirlwind is the way that we die here. We've actually disabled our Clash, which is very annoying. But we get to block and leave some strength over, I guess. This has kind of gone really badly. Well, I suppose we could defend, Limit Break, and then we can Clash. Am I gonna need 16? I'm not sure if this is lethal even if I do use the strength potion, but I'm thinking I probably do anyway. Just because it's a better double. It's 22 damage, yeah. Well, still doing it. Take a big hit. If we can avoid this particular battle in the future, we're all gravy. Okay, so let's just do Flame Barrier. And then double tap Pommel Strike you. I guess that's the play. Now we no longer have to deal with the explosions. If I could chain together flame barriers, then these guys are pushovers. Like this guy, I don't ever have to attack him ever again as long as I get a flame barrier. And there it is, so this guy's down. So I can start working you down, I guess. It's just like strike. There's nothing good that I can get here, so I'm just going to armaments the defend. Okay, so his Thorns goes up. Which is really bad. Don't get me wrong. Let's build up our defenses. I'm looking for that 37. I'm not sure if we're going to find it, but do that and then do that. Take 3. Swift Potion. Useful. Cleave 7 damage to all enemies. Do like that quite a lot. Yeah, it's an AoE that doesn't multi-strike. So thorny dudes it works well against. So we're going to take the question mark path, hopefully get some heal opportunities. Falling, it's card removal. And it's Perfected Strike time. Goodbye, Perfected Strike. Alright. It's not terrible. We were looking to remove it eventually. The Winding Halls, so we get Madness. We lose health, of course. Madness, though, is just super good. The Writhe, though, for the heal. I don't know. I don't know. How are our upgrades looking? I don't care for the upgrade on double tap that much. Flex would be nice. Cleave is okay, I suppose. The armaments is an upgrade that I want, so I want at least one opportunity to upgrade. So it's this will be the rest. That'll be the upgrade probably. Do we hit a shop along this path? No, we do not. So that Writhe, if we take it, is permanently here. I just don't like losing this health. It's going to take us a long time to get it back, especially if we're not battling and taking no damage during the battles to get Burning Blood value. I think we have to take the Writhe, unfortunately. Madnesses are super good value, but I'm just so fearful that we just die. Okay, 12 damage to these guys when they hit me seems reasonable. I don't know what we could possibly hit that I care about. In fact, just leave that there so that we can... Well, I suppose doing that means that we potentially hit our demon form when we don't want to. We want a double flame barrier here and take nothing. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this hand. Flame barrier, flame barrier. So I hit them for 12 when they try to hit me for 12 and take no damage. We get some burns. Burns are horrible. Those guys strengthening up is also very horrible. We could just die here. Spot weakness to gain some strength. I want to focus down one of these guys, so let's pommel strike. Get the demon form, are you kidding me? What could we draw with the swift potion that saves us here? Like flex cleave would be okay. 30 damage though. I kind of need another block. We're going to swift potion. I'm a little worried about dying here. So armaments, the defend, take 4, and then take 30. Ugh. That's really bad. Alright, we draw our 3 for the turn, so we get the flex limit break. That's not too bad, but it's like 9 million. Ooh. Flex limit break 18 times 3. That's pretty good. It would be 18 times 4 if I double tapped. So we should double tap. And he's on 7. We take one more. 25. Yeah. It's not looking good for this run. Bag of marbles. Everyone starts with vulnerable. Okay. Burning Pact, offering, lose HP, draw some cards. It's good. I think we gotta take it. It's good, but this HP loss is just disgustingly bad at the same time. I'm gonna take it. Just give me some question marks to heal, please. Oh! Oh! That'll do. That'll do, pig. Okay, we're at full health now. We go through these question marks now with full health. Nothing to worry about. We get a shot. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. That's pretty sweet. Start of each combat at a random colours card. Every time you play 3 cards in a single... that's never happening. Right. Probably just card removal, I would guess. To get rid of the Writhe. Never thought we'd get this opportunity, so I think we'll take it. Our gold's not really worth much anymore. So, I could take the Rampage. I don't mind that, actually. Upgrades every time you play it. We should see it fairly often. But, I mean, if we're getting Demon Form, it's already increasing by that much anyway. So, we're not blown away by it. I kind of like the Iron Wave. It allows us to essentially stop hemorrhaging life because of our lack of block. Armaments targeting armaments is funny. turns this into an upgraded one, which upgrades everything. It's kind of nice. I think we take an Iron Wave though. I don't really care for that. It's memey. Alright, give me something good. Vajra, I think it's called. I want Paper Frog. Enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage. Ooh, bag of marbles. Paper Frog combo. Alright. And another chest. Shovel. Okay. So it's campfire, 3 normal fights. Or it's 2 and an elite. And a question mark. These could be thorny dudes, and they are actually probably worse than most elites for us at this moment in time. This is a perfectly fine situation we find ourselves in. Alright, Limit Break is dead to me, unless we draw something good. I want to just find Demon Form though. Demon Form and a block, I guess, is what we're looking for. So you know what? Goodbye, entire hand. Let's go find it. Well, there's a block. So I think we go with Offering. There's Demon Form. We've got the 6 times 8 with Vulnerable though. Gets rid of these 2 at the front, I think. Quite effectively. I'm not able to do this math, but I'm pretty sure 3 times is just enough. So I'm going to Demon Form. Worst case scenario, I get some dazed and I take 9 damage for not being terrible at maths. There we go. That works out. Now we start working towards you, which I'm pretty sure we can easily counter your shield up. I think we play our entire hand here actually, and then we actually get an Unceasing Top off of this as well. So it's going to be Armaments, the Defend, so we perfectly block. We're going to Flex, then we're going to double tap to get this pommel. I think there's nothing that we could draw off of this anyway, so lethal, who cares. 12 damage, 12 gold. Rampage plus 8 damage upgrade whenever we see it again. I kind of like the metallicize though. Are we blocking too much now? It's only 4 block it's giving us. It's a lot though in the grand scheme. I don't think the matches that we... like the final boss, I don't think it's going to go on that long to be honest. So maybe the Rampage. We'll take that. We'll see how it works. Card removal, probably. What's the Smith? Offering. Draw 5 cards. I don't think that's useful. Well, it's useful, but I don't think it's necessary. Get a random relic. Yeah, I think we'll go for card removal. I think we'll just dump a strike. Yeah, let's just dump a strike. Question mark, let's go. Ah, card removal. This time, I think we'll remove a Defend. We get an Elite, last fight before the final boss. Okay, I'm gonna Flame Barrier. Flame Barrier, Defense, Spot Weakness. I'm going to keep this hand because I don't want to redraw this and hit a skill. So he's vulnerable. It doesn't really do much for us, but... Flame Barrier. Spot Weakness, get a Strength up. Defend. Enables Clash. We Clash for 29. And we pass. He takes 18. And now we only deal 1 damage to him, and he's hitting us for 42. I want a Demon Form here, but I kind of want to Pommel Strike into blocks as well. This might be a card draw turn. Take some of the the doubt out of it. Oh, maybe a headbutt flame barrier. Yeah, headbutt pommel strike flame barrier. It's not terrible. It's 2 damage though, that's the thing. So it is kind of terrible. I want a demon form. I really do. I'm going to drink this for the defend. I want plenty of strength for when this intangible goes. Only blocking 5 of that is sickeningly bad. But we get flex. Limit break. 16 strength. Hitting us for 24. I might flame barrier. There's a whirlwind that we could hit off of the shrug it off. Is that even that good? We gain 3 strength, we're only losing 2 by ending our turn. So we're in just as good of a position, except for I think he's going for the intangible. So our opportunity, our window, will disappear. And we'll miss it next turn. I think we just go flame barrier, shrug it off, and just hope we don't hit. Huh. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. This kind of opens me up to do a bash now and get the vulnerable going, which will mean that he won't have intangible, but he'll still have the vulnerability. We deal super amount of damage because of Paper Frog. I'm going to take 4 HP to do it though. I think it's worthwhile. Another flame barrier as well. And I think the bash here. 26 damage and the vulnerable and the weakness. Pretty great. So 14 strength going up to a lovely amount. He's taking 3 damage there. 42 again. So shrug it off. Defend. Limit break. Should have spot weakness first actually. I forgot about the intangible. Well, spot weakness anyway. We'll have 40 strength this turn, which is more than enough. Lantern, first turn you get extra energy, that's really good, especially with Gambling Chip to make sure we get what we want. Battle Trance, I like it. We don't draw that many cards, so as long as we play this correctly, Battle Trance is good. And I think we need to rest here. I think we should just go into this battle with full health. So we go up to 53, but then we get another 25 from Pantograph. So 78 out of 88. Extra energy here, so we could Demon Form with 2 energy left over. Which I think we need to get going immediately. For obvious reasons. I'm gonna dump the rest of the hand. Yeah, let's dump all of that. Get a limit break and a flex. Wow. Okay, so let's Demon Form. He does power up a little bit, unfortunately, but that shouldn't really matter too much. That is like the last power, isn't it? Yeah, so he gets an extra bonus. That's all the strength up that he's going to get from us, though. Do we flex Limit Break? I don't think we do. I think we just Flame Barrier. And just block the damage. We should be generating enough strength anyway. And I'm looking for that Whirlwind, which should take these guys out quite easily by the time we find it, one would hope. And there it is. So, is it double tap Whirlwind? I think it is. I think it is. Yeah. Pretty good. And we can't play a Clash, so pass the turn. We take 24. But no more cultists anymore. Whatever they're called. Hitting us for 40. We just want to build up strength to the point where we one-shot him, essentially. And until then, not really fussed about what happens here. So let's go with a Pommel Strike for some defense, hopefully. Get the armaments. That works for me just fine, I guess. So let's just Flame Barrier. Let's Battle Trance first, actually. So yeah, we get the Offering, which lets us continue to do some fun stuff. The Shrug It Off no longer draws cards, but that's fine. I just want to defend as much of this as possible. So let's Armaments the Offering. Offering draws us extra cards. No, it doesn't. But it gets us the energy. Gets us energy. For Shrug It Off. Is it a Pummel? Or is it just the Cleave? Pummel coming around next time is just fine. We block him most of it. And he takes 24 damage. So yeah, we took 8 in that particular instance. Whirlwind is now dealing 17 4 times. God, I hate doing math. It's a lot, that's all you need to know. I want to look for some blocks though. There's our Flame Barrier. Okay, so we can flex. Does that do anything for us? Yeah, we can Rampage, I guess. Let's Flame Barrier, or even Iron Wave. Flex for some extra strength. 16 to 19, but an extra 5 block there. I think that's worthwhile. Take 3. I think we got this one in the bag. He is, of course, going to go back to full health at some point, but our strength isn't. So, Spot Weakness. Limit Break to double it to 30. Now dealing 39 on a hit. It's not enough with the double tap, unfortunately, but we can headbutt the Flame Barrier back on top. We can defend a little bit of it. We're at 18 life, though. 18 is really bad. We might just be dead. Are we just dead? I think we're just dead. It really sucks. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think we are. Armaments, the defend. Flame Barrier. Defend, flex, clash. Iron Wave on top. Oh, we're on 7. Wonderful. Right, can I deal 78? Yes. Yes, I can. I can deal it in 1 card. Holy crap. We're not just dead, boys and girls. We're not just dead. Ah. Alright, so he comes back in scary mode. And can we deal 300 this turn? Limit Break. Apply Vulnerable for 88. And then pummel, and he's dead. 140, 5 times. Jeez. Jesus Christ. Oh dear, that was too close. Yeah, I hate math. It's horrible. Ready your blade. Deal 773 damage. Woo! Lots and lots of numbers over there. Alright. Ascension level 2 unlocked. That's an Ironclad win in the bag. Not too bad. We'll be back again with the Silent. If you've enjoyed, then be sure to like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon, all that jazz. If you hit that bell icon, you'll get notifications when we go onto the Spire again. And I will see you all tomorrow for some more Slay the Spire. Ta-ra!